Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. On this channel, you'll find truck and SUV news, you'll find reviews, you'll find cool stories, and you'll find cool trucks I do reviews on like this one. Go ahead and hit subscribe, click the bell, and smash the like button and stick around. So this is a 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD PRO. And I'm going to tell you everything about this truck, including my 5 likes and maybe my 5 dislikes. Well, flip the hand around. About this truck, and we're going to get started on all of that right now. Let's start in the exterior, and I'll kind of do an exterior walk around, interior, we'll do some driving impressions, and I'll tell you those 5 good things and 5 not so good things. Okay, like I said, this is a TRD Pro in the cool army green color this year. We have a rigid LED fog lamps there. We have some cool TRD Pro BBS forged wheels with some Michelin LTX AT tires. We're going to have the cool front end that spell out Toyota. We even have the double scoop. Yes, a double scoop. Put a little whipped cream on that and you have a good big bowl of ice cream. On the sides, we have the blacked out badging because blacked out is cool. We have the Tundra there. And we have the blacked out door handles. We have TRD. This is embossed in a tailgate. See, it's kind of nice. And we have the TRD exhaust. I'll fire that up for you in a little bit. That thing is pretty badass too. So as we come around the sides, we have the back. We do the same embossment for the Tundra there. We have fog lamps. Not fog lamps. These are the license plate lights. We have the hooks for the towing, and we have 4x4 because who wants two-wheel drive? Anyways, we have the Toyota handle here, and this opens the dampened tailgate in the bed. I do have a bed mat in here. This is an accessory from Toyota as well. We have the quick latch tie-down system. These you can undo them like so. Oh, and then they move. Apparently. There, see? Alright, they're better two-handed. One-handed's kind of, well, not so great. Anyways, well, we have some tie-down hooks here and there, just 4 of them, and I don't have any LED lighting back here, but yeah, big bed. Alright, along the side, that's the 5.5 foot bed. Make a 6.5 foot. When you do double cab, there's only a double cab or crew cab, and you get a longer bed with a double cab. But this is a crew cab. So we have the ginormous rear end. There's like a cavern back here. And we have the red stitching on the door, red stitching on the seats, and the TRD Pro floor mats. We do have AC vents back here as well. And we come around to the front. And we have, again, nice leather seats. We have TRD Pro in the seats itself, TRD Pro there, and TRD Shiftner, and a new bigger screen this year as well. So that's a larger screen than years past, and then we have push button start as well in the TRD Pro version. And I'll talk to you a few more features in there as we get driving, but that is the interior of the 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. As you can see, alright, this is the TRD Pro Edition. Like we were going to talk about in the video, it's got BBS forged aluminum 18-inch TRD wheels, a TRD tuned Fox shocks with remote reservoirs, 3-stage compression dampening on those shocks, TRD dual exhaust and TRD front skid plate, Toyota grill spelled out, and Toyota TRD Pro bed on the bed stamps along the side of the bed. Black TRD Pro leather trim front bucket seats with red contrast stitching. With the bed mat being $139, the total price for this is $54,414. That's with about $1,500 for dealer processing handling fees. This truck is built in San Antonio, Texas. It also comes with a premium audio JBL 12-speaker system with a subwoofer and an amplifier. You got hands-free Bluetooth phone and music, USB media ports in the front, like I'm going to talk about. You get Sirius XM as well with a 3-month access trial. This model also has the trailer brake controller and trailer sway control, has a tow package, which is the hitch, the 430 rear axles, the tow haul mode, and the 4 to 7 pin connector. Lastly, this is the truck with a larger fuel tank. It's got 38 gallons. All right, one of my favorite things about the Tundra is right underneath here. Yeah, that's right. It is a 5.7 liter V8. It's 381 horsepower, 401 foot-pounds of torque. It's got plenty of power for towing, for driving around town, for passing, for just having a lot of fun with on a Friday night. This is a really cool power plant. It's very reliable as well. Like, used in many different Toyota products and Lexus products. Now, one of the things I really do like about it, and I'll bring the camera over here, I like everything is pretty much accessible. So like getting the air filter out, a couple clamps done. Getting the windshield wiper fluid is right there. Checking the oil is right here. Adding more oil right there. Antifreeze. You got battery. You got fuses. Everything is really easy to get to, even for a guy my size. So yeah, really big fan of this engine, and it gets a big thumbs up from me. All right, the second thing that I really like about this truck is its style. I know it's an older truck. You can argue 2007, 2014, whatever model year you want to say as the next generation and things like that. But regardless, it was a polarizing design then, and it's really kind of an edgy design now, and it still is relevant. Yes, I have a double scoop. Yes, make fun of it how you want. Yes, it's non-functional scoop, but I just think they've done cool things with the lights, the scoop, the styling to keep it as a newer looking truck and not be so dated as maybe other manufacturers have. Nissan. So I think it's a really good looking truck, and I really, really like this Army Green. All right, if you've ever gotten in the back seat of a Tundra, you know how much room there is back here. I mean, my goodness, I can cross my feet and just kind of relax for long road trips. And there's tons of room up front too. Like, this truck has a lot of interior space, which is nice. I've done road trips in this truck, I've gone camping with it, and you have tons of room, which is a big bonus, especially when you're looking at hauling kids and family and camping gear. You really do want that room, and they've made this as competitive as the market's been about how much bigger cabs are. Toyota hasn't changed theirs at all, because it does have the room. Isn't that sweet? Such a great... So one of the last things I like about this truck that really stands out to me are these wheels. I think they've done a good job with doing these BBS forged rims. You got the really cool Pro spelled out there. I don't see that many other places. You got TRD Pro, or many other manufacturers I should say. The TRD there. You have 18-inch tires from Michelin. You have a good tread here that's going to handle in most conditions. And I just think it's a really good setup that they've done a good job putting together. And it's all blacked out, which matches everything else on the truck. And the red matches the interior. It's just really a well thought out addition. One of the first things I don't like about this truck, and if you've ever driven a Tundra or you know somebody has a Tundra, you'll know this one. It's right here. Get used to seeing this. Yep, it's got the worst in class fuel economy. It's like 14 miles per gallon combined, 17 highway, 13 city. Now this is because it's still made it to an older 6-speed transmission, and it's a really heavy truck. If you look at curb weight of the Tundra versus the competitors, it's one of the heaviest half tons in the market. And while everybody else is going 8-speed and 10-speed and some deactivation and doing turbos and such, Toyota is staying with their 5.7 liter, which on one hand is good for reliability. On the other hand, well, you'll be using this door a lot. Okay, the third thing I don't really care for this truck about, which they really could do something and improve it, is the bed, like getting into the bed. This is what I mean. So I drive a lot of trucks through the year, and if you're out shopping for trucks, you're going to see a lot of new stuff in these beds. So whether you have a tailgate that has a fancy contraption that opens multiple ways, or you have a tailgate that's got a ladder kind of step in it, or you have the side steps built in the bumper, you have all these new ways to get in trucks. And Toyota hasn't done a lot to update this bed and allow me different places to really, well, get in and get out. And for example, I mean, look at how high this bed is to my shoulder. And so if I put it down, yeah, I do the hop the butt thing to get into the bed. Or gotta climb up like this, which, look, I'm not a pansy. I can do that. However, there's a lot of cool little innovations going on in the truck world that make it easier to do that, which I think that's what Toyota needs to do. All right, while I like the interior space back here and interior space not in cabin, one of the things I don't care for about the Tundra is right here. So in 07 to 013, they had slide and recline rear seats, and now they have the fold-up seats, right? And so this is cool, right? So I can fold this up. I have additional space. I can slide TVs and stuff back in here, things like that. But then that's it. That's it. I don't have any additional storage in here. I don't have any hooks on the side to hang bags up. I don't have the piece of contraption comes up like in Ram trucks that makes a flat loading floor. I just got nothing else, and it's kind of disappointing. And it's one of those opportunities they could have taken over the years to add some hooks or add some little things. I think it would have made a big difference in this truck from a competitive standpoint. All right, my fifth thing is really a gripe about this truck, and let me show you. See that? Door handle get in the cabin. See that? You don't. No door handle get in the cabin. Instead, you grab the steering wheel. Steering wheel moves a little bit. Not really a fan of not having a handle. Handles don't move. Steering wheel moves. Any questions? Here's that bigger screen in action with the rear view camera. The only problem with the bigger screen is it makes that camera look like it's not as sharp. So maybe they have to improve the camera quality now too. All right, let's go. Like I said, it is just a fun to drive truck with the big V8 and the cool sound. You feel that rumble in the seat when you're driving with that exhaust. It's just cool. It's just cool. Now, one of the things you also notice when I hit some stuff here is the ride comfort in most Toyota trucks isn't as good as this, that's my second beef, is ride comfort overall. The truck with the frame setup, with the triple track frame, does have some problems when it comes to some bad road conditions. However, I've been driving a lot of TRD Pros in the last couple of years, and I will tell you that the soft suspension of TRD Pro makes it much more comfortable to drive than the lower trim levels. So if you're looking for more ride comfort and you're kind of driving some Limited or some SR5s, you may look at a TRD Pro. That TRD shocks and Fox tuned shocks make a big difference. Yeah, out on the highway, it just sounds cool. I've driven this truck with this exhaust across the country almost, and it's such a cool sound. And it just sounds like it's such a big engine, and it really makes that loud power. It's one of the things I miss so much when everything goes electric is how it's going to be so quiet. I don't want a quiet truck. I want a loud truck, damn it. So it's worth mentioning that Toyota's added their safety technology to this truck. So I have lane departure, which when I get to a lane, it says beep, beep, beep. I'm not going to let you get back in your lane. I have adaptive cruise, which sets a distance between me and the vehicle in front of me when I set cruise control, and I just got to drive. And then when it gets behind a slower moving car, it'll slow down the truck, and then I pass, it picks back up the speed. So it's really a nice feature. Now I'm also seeing some additional USBs up here. I have the new 2.1 amp, two of those USBs. I have one that Bluetooth connects to the system, so I can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And I have a lot amount of room in the rear storage. I just wish my backseat people had some USBs. Looks like I've used a cigarette lighter with the adapter back there to get them some power. Inside the cabin, like I said, I like the room. It's big and spacious. It fits my family and I really well, and I feel like I have a really commanding viewpoint of the road in front of me. Doing about 65, which is the speed limit, I promise, and just cruising along. So it's one of those trucks I really enjoy driving every year. I look forward to it. It's a little bit old school vibe, but I'm okay with that. It's more about reliability in this for Toyota than it is all the different bells and whistles. So there you go. That's my thoughts on the 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Make sure you comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Also find out more about pickups and SUVs on pickuptrucktalk.com. Those three words work again. Pickup Truck Talk on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you type it in, you will find us. We are there. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.